Hello there, welcome to JAZDRAFT Studio. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you on how you can create a simple vector art like this. So from this image to this image, by the way, I'm going to link these images on the description so you can practice along with the tutorial. So without further ado, let's get started. So once your Photoshop is open, you can open the image from here, click open, and you can navigate to the folder that where you save the image. So for me, I click this image and press open, press Ctrl 0 to fit on screen. Another option is to drag the image to this area and drop it there. It will, since the image is already there, so it will not open there. Now we are going to edit this picture by, first we are going to select the girl, crop the image of the girl. For this option, I'm going to use the pen tool. You can locate pen tool on this area. You can right click to see other options. But for this, we are just going to use the pen tool. For the shortcut of that is letter P. So click on this and we are going to click on this and drag, click on this and drag. So you can make a curve and press Alt to cut on this and click and drag to make a curve. Click and drag to make a curve. You can also, once you can press Ctrl to adjust this and move it around, and you can press Alt and click and drag, stretch, then click, press Alt and click to cut it there, and begin with another point and drag and click. I'm using pen tool because I want to crop the image in a sharpen edge, so that's why I use pen tool. Ctrl Z to deselect, to cancel, then click and drag. You can also press Ctrl to adjust this and move it there. Alt and click. So here, click and drag, and Alt and to cut it there. Alt and click and select the first point. It will create a shape. Go to the path and press Ctrl and left click, and it will highlight the selected image, and go back to layers and press Ctrl J to duplicate the image with this with the selection. Now we are going to create as you can see, if I turn off this background image, it will only show the picture of the girl, the cropped one. Let's turn it on. Now we are going to make a bluish background by creating a layer. Go to here and click, and it will create a new layer above of the selected one. Now we are going to drop a color on it. Go to this color picker and change it to around blue here, and go to this side, darkish blue, or you can type this number 004644. So that's the number I choose. Now we're going to drop a color on it. Go to this tool, right click and select the paint bucket tool and drop a color. As you can see, it makes the background blue, or like mixtures of blue. Let's turn off the background. Now next, we are going to select the image of the girl. Now we are going to distinguish the darkest area, the midtones, and the highlights. Now go to the select, under select, color range, and pick the shadow, and it will highlight the shadow from that image, and press OK. Now we are going to duplicate the shadow of the image. Press Ctrl J and rename it by double clicking on it as dark. Let's say dark. And now we are going to select the highlights. Make sure you select the image of the girl, rename it to girl. Double click on it and rename it. So go to select again, color range. Then under this area, select the highlights. Press OK. And press Ctrl J to duplicate the selected highlights. Highlights. Double click on it to rename. Let's rename this into shadow. Now we are going to select the midtones. Go to select again, color range, and midtones. Press OK. Make sure you select the girl. Then press Ctrl J to duplicate the selected parts of the layer and double click on it to rename. Let's rename it to midtones. Now let's turn off this the image of the girl. We are going to double click on this to change the color, and we are going to select editing the shadow. Shadow must be the darkest color. Click on this color overlay and click on it. Click on this and pick a color. Say I'll pick this color and press OK. The background color and click OK. And for the highlights, I'm going to color it around the lighter one. Then go to click on the color overlay and click on this, highlight on this, and click the color and pick a color with a character number or hex value of E1, E1, E5, E5. So around this, and or you can move this to that. For that, I'm going to put the number E1, E5, E5. You can choose different lighter color. For this, I'm happy with this color, so press OK and click OK. Now we are going to deal with the midtones. Double click on it. You should not double click on this, the text, because it will adjust the rename or rename it. Double click on this side and it will pop up this layer style option, and click on the color overlay, and we are going to the average color between highlights and the shadows. So for that color, I'm going to choose this color 08. You can type the number here 08918E and press OK. As you can see, it changed the image into a vector image, but we can adjust it to make this the shadow to a more darker. So click on this and drag this color down here just a little, then click OK, then press OK. Now we are going to add some ripples of the shape of the girl in this area. So in order to do that, highlight the girl again, duplicate this and resize it by pressing Ctrl T and resize it. Drag this anchor there to resize it and press enter and double click on it, and we are going to change the color overlay. Check on that. Now we are going to apply a color of, I'm going to type the number 045856, then press OK and OK. Now we're going to add another one. Make sure you select the girl here. Press Ctrl J at the bottom of this one. So double click on this. Before that, we are going to resize this. Press Ctrl T to resize this and drag this one to the side around like this. Then press OK or click OK. Double click on this, then tick color overlay and highlight this. Make sure you choose a color of 096 CB C69, around like this, and press OK and click OK. We are going to repeat that. Select the girl, press Ctrl J, Ctrl T to resize, and resize it like this. Click that check and double click on it, and we are going to tick on this and change the color with this number 4C8888. This is the hex value of the colors. You can also pick whatever you want or change into some different colors. You can drag this one. Say I want this to be somehow lighter blue like this, and press OK or click OK. Okay. Now I'm happy with the result. Looks vector now. I'm going to save it. Need to go to File and Save As, or you can press the shortcut Ctrl Shift S and change this extension file into JPEG, then rename it. I'm going to rename it as sample image edited, then click save. Make sure you select the maximum size here so that it will give you the HD image, and press OK or click OK. Now we are going to see the difference. This is the before and this is the after. So I hope this video tutorial helps you, and if you gone through the tutorial and you find difficulties, don't forget to comment below so I can assist you. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.